We have such great weather for it. It's so great. Later in our ceremonies here, we're going to announce numbers and the dates for next year, and we have a theme for next year and all that. But before I get to that, I wanted to tell you that I found out that Bath, I mean, you all saw the bouncy room with all, I don't have to yell, why am I yelling? This thing here in my buzz is made for amplification, right? But still I'm yelling.
What?
Yeah, exactly. I said, no. Yeah, is this telling you to laugh? Okay, no. So, I was told that at opening ceremonies, I didn't know it, but it was told to like clap and laugh. So now I'm all paranoid. Like, wait, what? Are you doing that on your own volition, or?
We love you, Kevin.
Well, thank you. I don't know what to say to that. It's amazing. I am a fluff. Oh, we are fluff. Oh, indeed. So.
That'll be a $350 donation to charity, please.
To charity, so everyone go over and. Yeah. So I have been given permission to talk into this mic more than. I mean, everyone should know. Don't give Taven the mic. This is not a good thing. And normally I'm limited on what, but since I'm waiting for others to give money to charity, I'm going to keep talking. So you're stuck with that. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
No.
No! Well, too bad.
I'll sit on you, Taven.
Yeah, you've been saying that all weekend. And I know what's going to happen. Okay, just making sure. I am a little scared right now. So you probably all saw. I like the laugh that someone just had over there. It's beautiful. So I'm sure you all saw the Pacific Room, the bouncing room with all the amazing, give it up for the amount and impressive amount of amazing squeaky inflatables they have in there, right? I literally have not seen so, and there's Bunny, there's a big Godzilla thing? And did you see the, did you?
Kaiju, not behind you.
Oh, see, I'm paranoid now.
Legally distinct giant lizard monster.
So anyway, did anyone see the nice big, are you, hello? Buy some tickets for charity. And I will, whoa. I feel like I'm in this bad movie from the 60s or something. I think they have 13-step programs for people like me, apparently. Anyway, so did you see the big purple gator thing? That was amazing, and so many cool things. It was so great. Now, I found out that the other day, before the con, a few days before the con, Beth actually wanted to buy yet another bouncy house for this con, which would be like a lot. But he ended up not doing it, and here's why. Because he went, and the salesperson was like, oh, it's actually, he found this amazing thing. And he said, the price is actually only $5. And he's like, well, great, sign me up. It's like, well, wait. The unfortunate thing is the setup is $1,000. It's like, what? That's outrageous. Why would that happen? And the salesman is like, well, that's inflation for you. But, so I want to, we like science, right? So, AV, tell him to say yes.
Yes.
It depends on what Taven is going to say next. Oh yeah, by the way, my name is Taven. I'm a bark, and I'm the one doing these horrible things to you right now. So I'm sorry, but not really. So science is great, maybe sometimes. That's why I want to tell you a few science facts. One is, so rainbows, they're like really pretty and beautiful and everything, right? And in a way, you might think because of physics, you might need a lot of mass or something to make all those particles relate to each other and sun refractions and however it works. I don't even know. It turns out, I found out they're not actually very heavy. It's pretty light. It's pretty light.
I get it.
Okay.
You're fired.
I know. I'm just telling the truth. I say, are we still making money? We're still allowing money. I'm going to keep talking. I am going to tell you another science fact. No, this is real. This is a real thing. Well, do any of you remember the term landline?
What is a landline?
And it's not like a line you draw on the sand, because it's not but right, so landlines, some of us remember, some of us don't, because they're like way history. They're like long gone. Like we've got smartphones, these landline things are like long gone. But I realized that this is like when you poison your yard. It's long gone. I want to say I actually made that stuff up for myself. I need to look this time. I actually made that up myself. I'm pretty proud of myself.
Hey, good job, Tim.
Thank you. What other facts do I have to tell you? No, I'm just kidding. Am I a good boy? Please, can I be a good boy? Oh, yay! Yay! Everyone give it up for us. I needed that to happen someday, right? You are a good boy. Yes. So I was actually driving around the other day, because apparently they allow dogs to drive around in car. They have a special car, but apparently they let us drive around. So the other day I was actually driving around, and then I saw a park, and so of course I parked the car and got out and ran around in the park, because, well, that's what I do. Well, now see, that's what I'm wondering, because when I got back from my run and got back to the car, I saw a cop, like, leave. He left a note on the windshield of the car, and he left. And I figured, indeed, it's like, okay, really, you can't do that. Sorry, dogs can't do that. But I looked, and it was really a compliment, or saying my driving and parking is okay, because I looked at the note, and it said, parking fine. It did.
Are you positive?
I am positive. Oh my cow. Every first say, oh my cow.
Oh my cow.
Oh, I didn't tell you about Mubarak. I was going to tell you about Mubarak. Who knows about Mubarak? Some of us do. That is not Mubarak. But thank you for your enthusiasm. So you know how in Hawaiian, aloha is like hello and goodbye, and it's like a greeting type thing, or it's a standard type thing. Well, Mubarak fluff is that in furry. This is official. It's in the, what is it called, Barely?
International Lexicon of Pup Talk.
Yes, the International Lexicon of Pup Talk. It's official. So let's try it. Mubarak fluff and refer.
What's Bark Boo?
Now we're getting just crazy. I don't know about that.
Just like it sounds.
Just like it sounds. So I do want to say, so after I got done, I got to the park, I realized my parking was fine, and that was great, and so I ended up, I was hungry after my run, so I went and had dinner at a local diner. And so I went into the diner, and I sat down, and after the waiter realized that I'm a big talking dog, and that's okay, he let me sit down and start eating things, and that's great. And then, so then someone comes in, a panda. Of all things, a panda comes in. Well, I guess I'm a dog, and that's a panda, so that makes sense, but a panda comes in, And the host sits him down and everything. And he sits down and everything and gets the menu and he orders and all that good stuff. The waiter comes and brings him his food and everything. And the panda eats it all up. And then later the waiter comes back and brings the panda his check. And at that moment, the panda gets up and just goes right out the door. Just without paying, like nothing. And the manager sees all this, and he runs out after the panda and out the door, and the panda, and he's like, you can't do that. You've got to pay for your food. What are you doing? You can't just leave like that. And the panda says, look it up in the dictionary. And then he was gone, never to be seen again. And the manager goes over to the cashier's office, and there's a dictionary there, because apparently they keep dictionaries by their little cash register things. Anyway, he looks in the dictionary, looks up the word panda, and indeed, the panda was right. The definition is eats, shoots, and leaves.
Woo! Yeah!
Are we... Okay, so before I get done talking and introduce Pat, since we're talking about waiters, I have to say, my friend went into a restaurant the other day, and he went up to the host that was going to seat him and everything and said, do you have a table for one? And he said, well, can you just hold on? Can you just wait a few minutes, mister? And the mister said, yeah, sure, no problem. That's not a problem. And the host said, okay, could you take these Pepsis to table 9? Could you wait for a few seconds? Could you take these to table? So I would like to introduce our... She'll have to eat, shoots, and leaves. So our con chair, give it up for the wonderful, amazing Mr. Bafmedia. Yay!
Get pranked! Too much helium?
So I made toy.
Yay!
So I may tell you a few words. Everyone knows this because I have warning labels to the contrary, and totally not long-winded at all. And wanted to say that what a wonderful. This is just me. I wanted to say that first up, the Get Out the Flip could not happen without you, without our volunteers, without our staff, without our AV crew doing what's. Okay, we're good. And the thing is that it takes an extremely competent team of staff and volunteers to have to take care of all the things that I do as an airhead in charge. So I really appreciate all of the work and all this good stuff. So the first thing is, yes, I'm just going to go ahead and hand this to you, and we will find out if these numbers that we like hand wrote on a piece of paper like a little while ago are actually still accurate. So the accurate numbers will appear behind us on screens, but just act as if we're the ones that are
If
correct.
this audience can raise $100, I will continue the pitch shift on that for the rest of the show.
Bye.
So before I read the numbers from this and the screen, I do want to say, did anyone come from the pool? Yes, the pool is still open until 11 o'clock tonight. And I think AVU have their the address in case you don't know. 11 p.m. Sunset Empire Pool. And that is what you go down to the something and turn left?
No, so you take First Avenue down to 101, hang a right, then make a left onto Broadway, which is the one street light that's near here, and then the pool will be about a quarter mile further up on the left.
Or you can just Google Sunset Empire
just
Pool.
use
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Because this toy is very good at directions and has never gone navigating before. Oh, hi. I think that might have been a donation that just came in or something. Sweet.
Okay. Yeah, so numbers. Numbers! Everyone say numbers! Numbers! That was stupid, but we did it. I'm proud of us all for doing it. Yes, give it up for yourself. Because we were stupid. Like your enthusiasm. So registration count. We have registered for this fun, exciting little chill event. We had 149 registered.
So last year was 94, but because of the change on the calendar, our goal this year was 100.
Nice.
Because
Last year
no
was
idea what we were
October or something, and now it's, yeah. So that's
Exactly.
exciting. That's exciting.
Yep.
Fursuiters in the fursuit parade was 53. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty cool. That's true. There could have been more.
We had a 45-minute buffer built in, so then we got a 15-minute fursuit gathering, about half an hour of fursuit photos, and me yelling at fursuiters and handlers. By the way, fursuiters and handlers, thank you so much for taking all of the administrative info I had to right before the parade, because to my knowledge, everything went wonderfully. So yes.
And for our charity. Now this is before. This is at the beginning of closing ceremony. So this does not include anything that.
That's true.
So,
Because he is like the universe and everything, right?
fursuiter number 42, as they were passing me, was the one person
Literally.
as yes.
So it is true.
I completely forgot about this slide.
Thank you, Jesus.
Douglas Adams was foreshadowing this at Get Out the Float from, when everybody wrote Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, apparently. So charity. So charity numbers, this is before closing ceremony started. This does not include anything that's coming now or any miscellaneous things, but as of the start of closing ceremonies, we raised $2,328 for charity. And 16 cents. And more if you donate now. And as I say, that does not include anything that we got in the last 5 hours while I've been talking. Because I talk a lot. Is this me? Oh yeah, so dates of the next Get Out the Float. Indeed, we are scheduled and slated to be here February 6th through 9, 2025. So it's pretty much the same time. So yes, indeed. Does anyone plan to be here?
Yeah.
Yes, I definitely plan to be here, and maybe I shouldn't say that because that will make everyone not come next year. So I will be here. I saw that. Is this me or you?
I can.
You're next. But just a little note about what we're doing. So that's Thursday through Sunday is when the thing is, kind of like now, except the actual con itself will be Thursday through Saturday. There are still things happening on Sunday, but the idea was Sunday, it can be made for a more chill pool party hangout. There will be a Dead Dog Dance on Sunday, so it's still part of the con, but the main events will end on Saturday. So we figured that will help those that need to go home and everything. They know they're not missing out on more of the con by making it through Saturday.
And to add to that, because this is 7 p.m. or 7 something p.m. on Sunday night, a lot of folks already left so they can go back to work on Monday. So next year we will have our closing ceremonies on Saturday night, And that's why Sunday's also the pool day and chill day. And so that way, everyone who bought raffle tickets can participate in the raffle.
Isn't he smart? He came up with this all on his own airhead own.
No, please don't tell the people that. No, I have a reputation to maintain.
Just squeak some of the bag down.
We'll see if you hold there. So, for next year,
So for next year, we have a fun theme that I can totally do this. Let me just get my composure.
You're so cute.
Our theme for next year is pallets, but not pallets.
anybody confused?
I want to say that in not bath voice. Pallets and not pallets, yes. Pallets, like eating pallets, and not the wood type of pallets. And they're all spelled different.
Because English language is fun.
Do not forget the bottom text.
Wait, what's about, right here in Seaside, Oregon in blue.
Graphic
Wait,
design
what?
is my
The
passion.
bottom text is in blue, and that's why it says in blue. Is that to let us know what color that is?
Yes.
Yes? Oh, they see it. Okay, so this is correctly read. No, it's not correctly read, it's correctly blue. Bottom text, right here in Seaside, Oregon, exclamation part, and this all is in blue. Everyone say in blue. 1, 2, 3. In blue. Yes, that. Yeah, everyone give it up for that.
So at this time, I would like to.
I'm a specialist. No, I can do it. I can do it.
So at this time, we would like to go ahead and start working our way on the raffle. And there are 4 first line items. So what is going to happen is we're going to take a ticket out of each, we're going to shake these donation boxes around a whole bunch, take out a ticket. Then all of the tickets that don't win will start going for these second chance prizes and such. So for some things, I'm going to talk more about them. Other things, our charity lead, Chitaro, will speak more about them. And for things that none of us know about, which is probably also all the things on there, we'll probably let Taven explain. So yes.
Because I know things about things.
So the order that we should probably do these in is this is sort of a so I have a question from the audience, and this is going to be on which order we go in. So there is or if we go one way on the table, we're going from like the most rare, most expensive inflatables and stuff that folks might be after in one direction. But if we go in the other direction, it would be the most expensive and most types of objects that could be purchased, but not just represented by those. Yes.
What if we went in the New Kids in the Block direction? Because you were talking about going in the one direction, so I was wondering. I'm going to stop.
Yeah, we're going to. Wow. Yes. Thank you, David. So I believe we're going to start from this end of the table, and we're going to work our way down. So the first of the items is that for some people you can just have your own fleet of private jets. Don't start with 1 private jet. Don't start with 2 private jets. Just start with 3. That way you can be up. And these are also. So you have an SR-71 Blackbird, an F-A-18 Hornet, and a B-1 Stealth Bomber back here. Now, one of the fun things with this is that whoever wins this, receives them in as they are now, which means that you get to deflate them and pack them because we're not going to fold. Yeah. All right, so.
I do have to say, I have to comment on what AB said here. They are cool, except for because they do have screw issues. And do you know what you call a plane that bounces off a runway? You call it boing. Okay, get back to Bath, please. I love that music.
Goodness. All right, the first ticket drawn, and by the way, you have to be here to win. If this ticket isn't here, we will continue to draw until we find a winner. Actually, I just realized we didn't sell more than 1,000 tickets this time, right?
Last three numbers.
Sold 990 tickets.
Okay, so the good news is that I only have to read 3-digit numbers because 4-digit numbers are too big for me. So,
You can only count to 4.
so
We love you too, Taro, anyway.
So,
It's okay.
this is why the numbers were all on the screen and stuff. So the first ticket is, and I'm only reading the last 3 numbers, 4, 9, 0.
490, right over here. Look at you.
Come on down.
You have won this beauty pageant of the year. How does this make you feel?
Now, of course, taxes on the planes and everything else, because we know that each of these planes are worth millions of dollars and everything else like that, that is a match. Oh, and they are a match. So, after the ceremonies, yeah, congratulations on your new set of private jets. The next item that we have is that if you can afford private jets, of course, the next best thing is just own your private island. But of course, if you only own one private island, that's not good enough. So you could own a couple or 3, but we actually have 4 private islands, all in the shape of birds. And so we have an Intex Mega Duck, Flamingo, Swan, and Toucan. And if it weren't written on the box, I'd just be like, inflatable bird, 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 bird. Bird. So, all right, so whenever you're ready.
And if you're really hungry at the end,
Well, yeah,
you have
fine.
chicken.
At least the tickets aren't going anywhere. And these are all new in box. So they are pre-folded by the manufacturer. So, last 3 numbers of this ticket. 586.
586. Are you here, Mr.
Oh.
586? You are right
586?
here.
Excellent. All right,
You
so go ahead
came
and show
in
it to
second
Charlie.
place in the beauty pageant. How does that make you feel?
It's a match. Do you want to take the birds now, or do you want to do you wait till after the ceremony? Okay. Oh yeah, 1 so that way we don't forget.
I love beauty pageants, don't you?
All right. So we're going to do speckles next. So this next one is a prototype Puffy Paws speckles. Only 6 of these were made, and they are. I'm not sure how many survived product testing prior to a pre-order that was done a few years ago. And the designer of the toys, actually, I'm not going to go into those details because I don't remember them right now, but they are easy to find, and there are lots of knowledgeable folks who know. And as we can see, there are a lot of tickets. Yeah. So.
Turn around.
Ready? There's the box. That's my good. All right. All right. So for the prototype speckles. Yes. 774.
774.
Are you here?
Yeah, Mrs. 774. Or Mrs. 774.
7.
Going once.
Is
that you?
Is that you?
Might be us. I gotta find it. I have a lot of tickets.
Oh, Lordy, yes. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
You have a whole, you are, oh my goodness.
So maybe go on to the next one while they're figuring it out.
Wait.
It's Jordan
Wait,
everyone on the planet.
So don't say that into the mic. So you'll find that ticket.
Oh.
There's the match. So actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that part off, because those are yours. And we'll take this part off, and those are yours. And congratulations, you have to pack that up. So yes.
And we have a
Congratulations. And by the way, if you don't mind me putting you on the spot, because I Actually, where did Pinocchio? Oh, there you are. So did anybody like Pool Toy Party and Creep Cat right up above us?
Yeah!
Excellent. Should we have them back next year?
Yes!
Should we give them more wubs to work with?
Yeah!
Okay. Yes. So it sounds like they have about twice as much stuff as what they brought this year. So I will do what I need to do, and I believe that you guys are excellent.
Next year is going to be so amazing. Are all of you excited for next year?
Yeah.
Yes, so great.
All right, last of the first chance drawings is a new inbox Sea Dragon that is
Everyone say,
blue.
ooh! Yeah.
This one is a second generation Sea Dragon, and actually it's kind of awesome because Kid Arcus is rocking this shirt. So yes, but anyway, that's a separate thing. But so yes. So, and for the winner of this, I do not mind saying, this box did get opened once because we were looking for stuff that was missing, and then it was closed without disturbing the item inside. So, I just wanted to let you know, so in case you're like, oh, I won the box. Wait, it's got extra tape. What happened here? They said it was new in box. That's what happened, so. All right, so as soon as you're ready. Deep Dragon. Oh. Hi. All right.
Dragging it on.
I really like this. I really like what's happening right here. Thank you, AB. I like this African feet.
Ticket number 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, just 6, 7, 8.
6, 7,
Reloaded with all of the other tickets. I'm going to speak a little bit about the second chance items real quick that we have while that happens. So the first one that we're going to do is we have an, I think this is an insects island of some kind, and it is giant and...
Oh my!
So you can pull it up now.
Oh my cow!
And
Oh my cow!
Oh, no, watch out. That's fine. So it does have yeah, so it's good for lake stuff or other things, and or a bed and all that good stuff.
Unfortunately, it doesn't inflate, so I have to take it home like that.
So the good news is that the person who wins this also gets to fold it. So congratulations, whoever you are, and condolences. Because I'm not for folding that toy again. The second chance item is, so if anyone attends Anthro Northwest up in Seattle, who went to Anthro Northwest this year? So, if any of you were at the charity auction, I did not intend to win the very last super large Andy plush for $100 because it retailed the year before for $140. I was just trying to, pump up the price as you do, and so
That's price.
this
That's illegal.
is being used now in its a second life to raise money for another charity before it goes to home. So there are no more of these after this one. So the only, okay, it might have been pre-squished from the car ride home from Seattle, but that's all it's had. So here you go, Chitara, can you take that because I'm about to drop it? Hey, and I'll go ahead and get the last. Oh no, we have two more items. So while we were selling planes and private islands and all that good stuff, sometimes you just gotta get a brand new car. This one has much better gas mileage than anything on the road. However, I'm not sure we'll get you anywhere, so.
Yeah, actually, don't put it on the road.
Yeah, don't put it on the road, it won't last very long.
AV would like to remind you that if $100 is donated to charity, then BAF will sound like a pull toy for the rest of the closing. Just a reminder.
Oh my goodness. Please don't. Errors still yes. Ow, I have been corrected with free facts. Okay, oh, actually, you can speak to this one more than I can, right? Okay, let me, cacti much.
So one of our artists that were here in Artist Alley, Cacti Mutt, unfortunately she had to go home, but she was nice enough to put a little basket together with a little pug and a little bluey, whatever you call that, watering jug, and some stickers and some pins and a shirt. And on top of that, our other artist, Artie, decided that he needed to also throw in a fursuit scarf.
Bandana.
Bandana, excuse me.
Bandana.
Don't ban bandana. So if you do decide that you, I think we were.
Okay, so on these second chance raffles, it is, instead of going for each item in order or anything else like that, when you win, you choose your prize. So that way, so it's competitive, and the thing is that, like I said, congratulations to whoever wins the unicorn. But yes, I believe I am.
And there is one more little item, and we'll do that at the very end. We have this wonderful artwork that was done by Barely during the BFFT broadcast. So at the very end, we'll auction off those two.
You can, but
So let me tell you a little bit about these. I have great knowledge about these wonderful, amazing pieces of art. So me and Barely, we're co-hosts on a, well, I guess now I'm plugging for us, but we co-host a furry podcast called Barely Furcasting featuring Haven, and we do it weekly. It's an audio podcast. We talk about furry things and all that stuff. We on Friday afternoon, Friday or Thursday? Friday. Thank you. Hey, someone was that? Friday afternoon, we did a live broadcast of the podcast from here to Get Out the Float, and every now and then, so every other week, I do a little math section, you don't have to know lots of math, but just to try and explain some fun math facts. And so in this particular math section that I did in our live broadcast, I needed Barely to try and draw some things that I was trying to describe. I was actually trying to describe how to draw some fractals. And so this is his rendition of him trying to interpret this pup right here, telling him how to draw a fractal, and I don't think any one of them actually, no, none of them worked out. Well, that one's kind of it, but anyway, so there's 3 arts here of Barely trying to do that, and he signed them all. One of you could have the famous art by Barely that happened only here at Get Out the Float, when a stupid pup like me tried to tell Barely how to draw a fractal. Isn't that exciting? Is that exciting? Yeah!
Speak. So I just was informed that we are actually almost out of time. So we are going to go through this in speed mode. So what's going to happen is as soon as I reach for and get a ticket, the drum may begin spinning again out of control or something like that. No, I'm just kidding. But because I realized that some of the other things we were going to talk about are already starting in another location. I'm just like, oh, heck. So, the first ticket for second chance drawing is 935.
935. Is there a Mr. or Mrs.? 935.
And we're going to go once, going twice. This is speed mode.
No
All right,
mas.
you two.
No mas.
935, the last three of your tickets. Do you have any raffle tickets? Those who just walked in? None? None? Okay, cool. 935 is not a winner. All right, cool. All right, next one. Huh? 935? Oh. Okay, go find it. All right, perfect. We'll set that one aside. Yeah. All right. So, as Finod works on getting their ticket, the next ticket is in line after Finod. Oh, my hand is my hand got stuck in the cookie jar, folks. 305.
305 is right here.
Okay.
Or no?
Oh my goodness. Oh, wait.
Right behind you?
Oh my goodness.
Hello.
So let's go ahead and verify it.
Mr. 305 is always popping up in the strangest places. Okay.
Yeah. Have your tickets ready, folks. We are trying not to be over time because all the time that we are here, there's less time for complimentary fursuit photos at the
Which I will talk about
Carousel
in a
Mall.
minute.
What's up?
Which I will talk about in a minute.
We'll talk more about that in a minute, but we want to get through this. Okay, you got it? Perfect. You go ahead and verify your ticket with Chitaro once you find it. All right. And granted, verifying tickets when there's a lot. Oh my goodness. So next ticket is 364.
364.
I have a can.
Yo! And you have a 10. You have 3610? No?
3610.
364.
I have 364.
Okay. There's number 3. And just
I
keep
thought
it
someone
order.
said they had 3610. I was like,
Okay.
so confused.
So you're number 3. Okay, this is the first ticket from Finod. That one a match? Finod, please take your prize. Oh, there we go. Aw.
Takes the Andy. Takes the
All right, Draz, please claim your prize. I mean, because I was going to say this. Some folks like, oh, you're going to take the uniform? All right. Go ahead, Morris.
Whoa! Give a big hand of applause for that.
Thank you, Draz, for holding your new uniform because it fits through all the doors. Absolutely.
I think we should rent out a room for the entire night so you can fold that up.
So, which prize are you going for? So we have the basket, the new car. If you want the artwork or that little beach ball, you're welcome to. But yeah. But the new car, or the basket, you want to, yeah. Those, yes. That, yes. And a new car. Okay, yes. So congratulations. It's time for me to draw again, and we are doing the last one, which is the gift basket. And as far as for the beach ball and the wonderful art by Taven, those are available for the take. Oh, wait.
Inspired by David.
I apologize, Barely. Oh, thank you for the correction. Yes. So art by Barely. So anyway, but those are available after this item. So 2, 4, 3.
Dose 4, 3, 0.
2, 4, 3. All right.
It turns out it's not. That is true.
Yes, it's not. Yeah, it's yes. All right. So I would like to thank everyone for helping us in the raffle and everything. So this was perhaps the biggest source of money for charity that we've had. How many tickets were sold?
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
How many tickets were sold? Was it 900?
987.
That's amazing.
So-
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Give your hand.
Thank you. Give Chicago a round of applause. So now you are. I'll talk about the first two photos real quick. And yeah. So one of the things that's really important to conventions is, and for the furry community and stuff, is having a strong relationship with the communities you are in. And I hope that everyone enjoyed their time in Seaside. The Seaside Carousel Mall is opening or staying late past their closing time just for us to get fursuit photos in the in the laser tag arena from 7:45 to 8:45 p.m., which is why, yeah, we're late. So you still have some time to get over there if you want to get some last minute photos. And I am and I'm completely grateful. It came to us as a surprise, I want to say about an hour and a half ago. Like, they were like, hey, by the way, we're doing this. I'm like, so that was about my reaction. Anyone in operations knows exactly that is true. So without that, I will give the rest to you.
Well, thank you. Yes, thank you, every squeak, for making this such a great event. We've all had a great time. I've had an amazing time. All of you have had a great time, right? You said you had a great time. You still have a great time. Yes. Thank you so much to our town staff media and how much this airhead has had to go through. Thank you so much to the volunteers, the staff, everyone that's put together. It's a non-trivial task, and I can't wait to see you all in 2025, right? 2025. So until then, I've been told I'm to tell you to get the float out of here. Have a good night. We'll see you. Blame Black Media. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.